Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I do apologize if there is a quality difference. I have y'all on my GoPro here because my phone is actually backing up. But for today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stripping the window tint off of the 6.0 in preparation for new tint. Now, obviously, it's raining. The yard is flooded out here. The shop down there, the driveway is flooded. But I'm going to go ahead and unbox a pretty essential piece of equipment that we just got in the mail today. So let's get to that and show you what we got. Okay, guys, so in this Amazon package here, we have, let's see if I can get it out here one-handed. There we go. But I ordered a steamer just off of Amazon. I think it was like $10. So here we are. Now I want to make sure this thing ain't broke, but we ordered a steamer off of Amazon. This should do us just fine. We don't have a steamer, so went ahead and ordered this guy off of Amazon. Now what this is going to do, this is going to heat up the glue. Hold on just a second. But what this guy is going to do is heat up the glue on the tint itself and allow me to get the tint off a lot easier without leaving a bunch of glue. So pretty well, it's pretty small, but it should do the job. So I'll plug this guy up, make sure it works. But you have the top portion there, which is supposed to tab in. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's supposed to tab in here a certain way. So I'll, like I said, there we go, just like so. So I'll plug this guy in, make sure it works and everything, because you never know, especially with a $10 piece like this is. But if it does work good, I will put a link down below. But in today's video, we're not going to be installing window tint. I'm just going to show y'all how to remove old window tint, because my window tint is on the way. I got it ordered. It's a pre-cut tint kit, and I've never tinted windows, so that might be a disaster. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in a couple days when it stops raining. It's supposed to stop raining Friday. This is Wednesday, so I'll probably catch you guys Friday, and we'll get to removing that old peeling window tint. I'll actually show y'all before we remove it what's all is wrong with it. It's a lot, if we're honest here, but hopefully we are about to fix that issue. Alright guys, so my phone is still trying to back up. It's like an hour and a half later, but anyways, here's what's up with the tint. So you can see down here we got tint's peeling, it's ripped, a bunch of scratches in the tint. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then up here there's a bunch of dirt specks behind it, a couple scratches in it, whatnot. And then over here, I don't know if it'll pick it up. I'll actually, what I'll do is I'll just cancel the back up on my phone and I'll film real quick. Alright guys, so I just switched over from the GoPro back to the phone. It's been trying to update this morning and everything else, backing up, everything like that. But I'll go back through this again. That's pretty obvious, but there's a bunch of scratches in it. I don't know if the phone will pick it up like the GoPro did, but y'all already kind of seen that. There's a bunch of dirt specks in it up here, and then this window as y'all can see, it's just all ripply, except for up at the very top. And there's also a bunch of dirt specks kind of all around this window here. So that's what we're going to be trying to get rid of. And also down here where they trimmed it, not the greatest, but I'm no professional, so. But I am going to remove this tint. I don't know what percent tint this is, but as y'all can see, it's not very dark. I ordered 20% to go all the way around on this truck, for the front, back, and the rear. So that should give us a nice, solid, all-around look. I used to have 20 on the white truck there, and I'll put a picture up here on the screen right now. And that was 20% on that truck. I thought it was great. But then cops around here started cracking down on window tint. That was a couple of years ago. So I redid it to 25, and it's way too light for my liking. But anyway, it is, well, the driveway's flooded, the yard's flooded, the shop driveway's flooded. So I will catch you guys in a couple days, like I had mentioned earlier, and then we'll get on with removing this old window tint. Alright guys, so it is now Friday. You can see a whole lot nicer weather. It's like 40, but it's pretty nice out in the sun, you know. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the truck down here. I'm gonna grab an extension cord and some other little stuff. Stop up here at the mailbox, grab my tent, and I think I'm gonna attempt to tint this with this seal still in it. I don't know how well that'll work, but I guess it's worth a shot. So it's like I said, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna grab an extension cord, stop at the mailbox, because my tent should be here. And if it is, we'll get to pulling this old stuff off of here. Alright guys, so got an extension cord here. And if anybody ever wondered what high Iowa sounds like, well, here you go. It is quite loud. But it is what it is. Alrighty guys, so I just picked up our tent and the extension cord is back there. So I'm parked here between the porch and the Mustang. This extension cord's pretty long, so we should be more and have enough, have more than enough. But I wanted to park to where this window was in the sunlight to try to show y'all some more of the flaws here. So as y'all can see right there, a ton of dirt specks. The tint is scratched up, peeling over here, of course. And then over here, we have all of the ripples. And that one has a bunch of dirt in it as well. So, I'm gonna set up the camera, start steaming this window. My steamer is in here. I'll grab it. We'll start steaming this window and getting this old tint off. Alright guys, so I got our steamer. Cord goes all the way up in the house. I forgot the tripod. I'll go down here and grab it, and a microfiber, and we'll get started. And you'll also need a razor blade for the glue that may be left over as well. Okay guys, so I got the steamer here going pretty good, and now I started down here and just gave it a little test, and it is all coming up nice and easy. Now what you're gonna do, I can't do this, I don't have the tripod, and I don't have really anywhere to put the tripod. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat right along the seam right here, and just gently pull up on the tint, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like afterwards. But just concentrate on the seam and gently pull up on the tint and all the way around, and it should come off nice and clean. This is already coming off pretty clean. And then after that, I'll jump on that passenger window. I'm not going to do the rear right now. I just want to focus on the fronts. All right, guys. So my steamer ran out of water. Went and got a gallon of water. But as y'all can see, it's coming off pretty clean. A couple of rips where there was some tears and stuff in it, but this is working out pretty well so far. Just got to keep moving along, and we should get this done here pretty quick. Okay, guys, so I got one layer off, and you know, to think of it, that actually might be a protective cap. But either way, there is another layer. I don't know if you guys can see that. There is another layer. So this time I'm going to show y'all a little more on what I did. So turn the truck on, roll the window down. I'll get that here in a minute. Roll the window down a little bit, and then take your razor blade like so, and then come up here at the top. There's still a little bit of water on it, but just pick out a edge. I don't know if I'll be able to do it because I'm trying to focus on the camera and everything else, but just pick up an edge. This is probably going to be fun, but you can start here or you can start over here, but lift an edge and then go at it with your steamer. Now, I'll do that here in a minute. And I do believe down here there's an edge already lifting on this particular tint, but just lift an edge, then you can take your steamer there and then go to town like I did on that top layer. Okay, guys, so what I did, I took my steamer here and that razor blade. I got this started up. Now, just continue down with it. Getting it started is the hardest part, unless it was like that layer there and it was already peeling. But with this steamer, it makes it really pretty easy. So I'm gonna keep going, focus on what I'm doing, and the best thing I can tell y'all is to go slow and take your time. All right, guys. Well, as y'all can see now, the sun's going down. I've been at this for probably 30 minutes, and this tint, I don't know if this is just cheap AutoZone tint or whatever it is, but what I'm having to do is just sit here and just scrape the tint away, and being careful not to nick the windows. That's just glue that'll come off. But here we are. So I got about this much of the window done, and yeah, not fun. That was pretty easy, but I'm almost thinking this is probably just some like cheap AutoZone tint or something. I have no clue. The steamer helps a little bit with this because it does kind of soften the tint, but what I'm kind of just doing now is you get a spot that's like this, and you can just work it down like so. Now, not the funnest thing in the world, probably not something you want to do in an afternoon like I am, but it is working. So I'm gonna keep peeling away at this, and I'll give y'all an update when I get this window done. All right, guys, so it is now 5:30. The sun is pretty much set. It's now 33 degrees. My fingers are bleeding from this guy holding that. is rough on the fingers. This one's not bleeding yet, but as you can see how red my fingers are. The steamer works wonders. Let me tell y'all that. But you heat it, and then it's so cold now that the sun is setting that as soon as you let it off, then pretty much instantly the window starts to cool. So you can see there, that's what we got done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the truck in the shop, let it sit in there overnight, wake up first thing in the morning, turn the heater on and let it go for a couple hours, warm the entire shop up, and then hit it again and see if it makes any difference. All right, guys, so I'm gonna turn that down for right now. But we're pulling the Mustang out of the shop right now, and I thought I'd show y'all, this is all we got done. So we got the better part of half of the window done. But like I said, we're gonna pull this truck into the shop. I have my tent right here, the razor blades up there, and then the steamer is in the back seat. And like I said, in the morning, we're gonna come out here first thing, fire up the heater before we eat breakfast and all that kind of thing. Let it be pretty warm in the shop. And then come right back at this. And tonight, when we go eat, I'll go by Lowe's and pick up a scraper to be able to hopefully do this a little bit better. And I'll pick up some wider razor blades. That also might help a good bit. But anyways, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get this window done and that window done as well. These windows didn't look this dark, but I guess it shows a true difference. But we'll get these tinted to 20%. That's what I ordered here. And I think we're gonna leave the rears, as y'all can see, the rears are still darker. I think this is like 35. But anyways, we'll get the truck put here in the shop, and I will see you guys first thing in the morning. All right, guys, so now it's like 9:30, something like that. But I have all of the windows scraped, except for, you know, a few tiny little spots of glue and whatnot. But what I ended up doing is my steamer and some needle nose vice grips with a razor blade on the end of them, and it works, well, pretty well. I still have to get the tint that's tucked up behind this seal and this seal over here. So I'm gonna do some research on that, but for the time being, I'm gonna go get something to eat and, well, probably go to sleep. So I just couldn't sleep, so thought I'd come out here, do a little bit more on the windows. But there we are. So whole lot of progress, but I'm gonna move to the other side here in the morning and see if we can get this thing ready to tint tomorrow. Okay, guys, one more thing. So I laid the tint over there in this box. That is 20, and I just wanted to say this real quick. I have never tinted a vehicle before. I'm going to put this in both videos, but I've never tinted a vehicle before, so I'm learning maybe just as much as you guys are. Or if you've tinted windows before, drop a comment down below. Let me know some tips and tricks or something that I missed or that I can do to improve on in the future. Just drop a comment, let me know. Alright, guys, so it is now the next day. We got some scrapers from Harbor Freight and some different razor blades We got some of the square razor blades, not the box cutter blades. But I'm gonna get started on this window here. This one doesn't appear to have 2 layers, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna get started over here in this corner where it's got some dirt, bunch of dirt specks. So I'm gonna start here and try to peel this whole window. And if that doesn't work, we'll scrape it like we did on the other side over here. Alrighty guys, so we had another clear cap over top of this, but I did some scraping here. You see, got a couple pieces that come off kind of bad, but I had a piece started about here, and we got a big chunk. So this side is looking pretty good. I think the riffles here that was in this, that you can see pretty consistent throughout the whole window, might have been the glue turning loose, so we might have a lot easier time on this side. Fingers crossed, but I'm going to keep at it and see if we can get going. And also, here's the little kit we bought from Harbor Freight. It's got like an assortment of scrapers, so hopefully I don't have to use them on this side. It's looking, if all the window goes like this, we are golden. But I'm going to keep at it and see if we can get this done, because it's already like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, alright guys, so as y'all can see, it left a ton of glue, but we got a bunch of large sheets. And look at this, I just steamed this, so it's still warm. But that, boys, is what victory looks like. I still got a little bit here and over here by this seal. I need to figure out how to take these out, but I'm gonna have to scrape this window anyway. So I'm gonna get to doing that with just a regular razor blade. I don't need these, but I'm gonna grab a regular razor blade and start scraping these, try to get all this glue off. And then I gotta finish out these edges. But after I get the windows clean, I'm gonna scrape the glue off of this one. And then on that one, I gotta finish up a couple little spots. And then I'm gonna re-clean it. I'm gonna go over it one more time with a scraper or with a razor blade, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then after that, we'll be able to throw some tint on this guy. So I'm actually pretty happy that all this came off in just a couple pieces, which y'all can see down there. Okay, so I grabbed a new razor blade here. I've already scraped a little bit, but grab a new razor blade like this one here. I steamed the window again, just to put a little bit of water on here, kind of help out a little bit. But you can see here how easy the glue comes off. So pretty happy about that. Now you can see that is crystal clear and ready to be tinted. Now, like I said, I'm going to go over these a couple times just to make sure. But if I miss a little spot, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not expecting this to be perfect, because this is my first time tinting windows. But that'll be in the next video, like I said. But you can see there, super easy to do. You can see all the glue built up on the razor blade. So I'm gonna keep steaming this window to put some more water on it, just kind of help out a little bit, add a little insurance to not scrape or scratch up the window. And then I'll give y'all another update when I get this whole window done. All right guys, so as y'all can see, we got probably 99% of all the glue off. My grandpa's going, he just left to go up to the house, see if he can find some alcohol, 70% isopropyl alcohol, because I have no clue where any would be. But we're gonna wipe them down. I found out that to take this seal out, I looked on YouTube and there's a guy who replaced his window tracks And it looks like you got to take the window out and a bunch of other stuff. So this will be just fine right where it's at. But anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the air compressor over back there. We're going to take it, we're going to blow out these tracks. That way if there's any tint still left in them. And then blow out this seal right here. I got a squirt bottle. They're over here, I think. But I got one that's got some dish soap in it and water. I'm about to start doing the window tint. But anyways, guys, this video is probably getting pretty long. And if it is, I do apologize. So anyways, I'm going to end the video right here. And I'm going to get to installing this window tint. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Stay tuned for the next video because we will be tinting these windows to 20%. So, I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.